Having been in mid-table in late October, West Ham United approached the end of February in the relegation zone. A return to the London Stadium might provide some hope. The Hammers have collected 14 of their 20 points here, but now they take on a Nottingham Forest team propelled towards safety by claiming points off many of their relegation rivals and another from champions Manchester City last weekend. The Hammers support in full voice ahead of what is a key game again at the bottom of the Premier League. Sir Trevor Brooking looking on. It's 30 years since Bobby Moore passed away. 30 years yesterday at the age of just 51. England's World Cup winning captain in 1966. A bomber on the goal line. Souček just in front of him. Turned away by Kane Abbas. Paqueta deflected against the post and behind. Danny Ings instinctive. He's trying to claim a corner kick and really get the corner.
Yeah, it must have been a double deflection, Tony, because the ball comes down. Navas was struggling, palmed it away. Just a chance for them to load them up front now and try and force something upon West Ham.
In by Shelvey. Turned over the top by Fabianski. It was a good header from Felipe. Rose above Chris Wood.
It was a good header, good ball in, good delivery again from John Joe Shelvey.
Forest now well clear of the relegation zone. They were still in the bottom three until the turn of the year when they defeated Southampton. Brennan Johnson getting away from Ben Johnson. Gibbs White.
Well, first good move of the game there. Ben Johnson committed himself on Brennan Johnson. He cuts it back here for Gibbs White. He gets his shot on target, but it's an easy stop for Fabianski.
Ben Rama taking on Nico Williams. Paqueta. Ben Rama.
A little bit of a weak finish on the end of it from Ben Rama. Nico Williams is defending well against him one-on-one, but gets a return pass from Paqueta, and he's kind of stumbling into this shot.
Cresswell straight across to take the corner kick. Souček inside the 6-yard area, and it's his header which is over the top of the Nottingham Forest crossbar. Promise at last for West Ham.
I think it's the first header they won, Tony, from a set piece. Souček gets his head to it first. Just needs to help that one on, really. He's got far too much on it. Just a little glancing header would have done there. Again, as the ball was given into him from Ben Johnson, he took far too long. Got to be sharper in that penalty area.
Paqueta again involved. Ben Rama. Bowen. Off the post and out. Well, twice now West Ham have hit the woodwork. The first, the deflection of Felipe, and now that thumping hit from Jared Bowen. Bowen again. And that attempt is flashed just wide from Paqueta.
Two really good efforts from West Ham. Notts Forest really giving Bowen a chance. They showed him on his right foot, but this was the second chance. Paqueta's tried to slide it in with his left foot. He's leaning back on impact there.
Paqueta.
Pitch just catching a few of the players out now because of that slight drizzle. We're speeded it up. He's in here on the right.
Brennan Johnson found by Gibbs White, bearing down on Fabianski. And there's the warning for West Ham.
Well, Aaron Cresswell was way up the pitch. What's he doing up there? Then all of a sudden it's free on this right-hand side. I think Johnson's got to go in on goal here. He's on his favoured right-hand side. He's really got to have a shot. Maybe Wood can run it in on that far side.
Rice not tempted to give the substitute an early touch. Ings. Bowen. Ings! Danny Ings on his first start in the Premier League for West Ham has put them in front. Bought to score goals and getting one.
Well, he's had a bit of a torrid time this afternoon, but exactly what you said, Tony, he's been brought to score goals. It's a very close call. I think he's onside, but it's a really close call. I think Bowen went for a shot. He's kind of scuffed it across the goal, and Ings has been the first to get there. Started brilliantly by Declan Rice in the left-back spot.
But Danny Ings has made an impact. West Ham in front. Different game now. Different West Ham now. Benrahma got one, looking for two, and they've got two. It's Ings again. Extraordinary. Nobody can quite believe it. After the long delay for the VAR, after Ings claimed his first goal, Forest on the ropes and pummeled now by Danny Ings.
Great driving run for Paqueta. He transfers the ball to Benrahma. In it goes to Danny Ings. It comes off his knee and goes in. 2 goals in the space of what a minute. Incredible stuff here at the London Stadium. And for West Ham, Ings can only get better.
Rice. Benrahma. Paqueta in the middle. Rice. Oh, magnificent! The best of the bunch. Struck by the captain. Beyond the reach of Keylor Navas. And this game now beyond the reach of Nottingham Forest. Beautifully done. A fabulous goal by Declan Rice.
Well, the sweetest of strikes from Declan Rice, wasn't it? Bearing in mind he started all this off, don't forget, Tony, and I'm talking about the left-back position for the first goal. And how excited is he now? He's like a little kid. He still loves his football, does Dec. But he gets it out wide, gets the return pass of Benrahma, and you know he's only got one thing in his mind. He's going to curl it for that far corner, but he's got to pick it. He's got to pick the spot. Navas tends to go with it.
Bowen. It's too high for Antonio. Cresswell will happily accept the substitutions option to pick out Fornals. Antonio! What an introduction. Not prepared to celebrate against his former club, but seconds after introducing Antonio, Fornals and Manuel Lanzini, West Ham have got another goal. It's his 100th senior league goal, and he scored it against the club he played with before he made the move to London. Callback. Gibbs-White, who's hobbling. Lingard. Turned away by Areola. First time that the substitute goalkeeper has been called into action, but he did more than enough.
Chance for Forest, good save from Areola. Left-hand side, just got his hand up in time, good reflexes.
Ayew. Again with the clearance. Well, David Moyes has enjoyed his 250th Premier League win, and a win in the end achieved in some style. 2 goals in 2 minutes for Danny Ings on his first start in the Premier League wearing a West Ham shirt. It was a 2-0 advantage which West Ham were able to add to a wonderful goal by the skipper Declan Rice before Mikel Antonio appeared off the bench against his former club to make it 4. This afternoon belongs to West Ham in their struggle to get clear of the Premier League relegation zone. The Hammers all smiles and full of song. At the London Stadium, it's finished. West Ham United 4, Nottingham Forest 0.